Hello, and welcome to day 15 of the 30-day mental diet. I am Pastor Jeffries of the Philadelphia Church of Universal Brotherhood, located at 530 Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn, New York. And I am happy you've taken some time out to be with us on this journey that we are we're halfway through the journey right now. We're on a 30-day mental diet journey, and we are at day 15, which puts us halfway through the journey. I want to commend you for making it this far because that takes discipline. And I hope that if this is doing you any good, or we want to hear from you, give us a thumbs up and make it known to us. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm going to leave the information of how to contact us at the bottom of this video at the end. In the meantime, let's get started. And we're going to be discussing today the art of getting along with people. And the subtitle says, People do not need to be problems. And as you well might know by now, we're studying from the 30-day mental diet by Willis Kennard. And we do this every year just around this time when we're in the heading towards the Passover season. We pull ourselves in for a tune-up. The same way a car needs a tune-up periodically, we also need a tune-up periodically, and that's exactly what this 30-day mental diet affords us. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and read the introduction to this lesson. Harmonious living largely depends upon the nature of your relationship with others in your home, in place of work, or casual encounters. You're influenced by and dependent upon others by what they mean to you and what you mean to them. You cannot avoid harmonious nature, whether your contacts with others present problems. Rest not in others, but in yourself. If you're having problems getting along with people, what we're instructed to do here is not to look at others or blame others right from the outset. We're told to look inward, look at ourselves. Next paragraph says, know yourself. One of the first steps involved in being able to get along with other people is to learn to get along with yourself. This may sound strange, but upon careful analysis, you may find that you are having a running battle with yourself in one way or another. Before you can get along with others, your own house must be in order and properly understood. This means that you should get rid of all your jealousies, your hatreds, your resentments, and dislikes. Let's take a look at that. What Willis Kennard is instructing us is to first look at ourselves, see if we have any resentments, any jealousies, any dislike, and if we do, the more you look for them, or the more you're going to find them. The art of getting along with people rests solely in how you see yourself, what your practices are with others. If you go around looking for fault, if you're going around looking for things that you don't like about a person, that's what's going to multiply because you find what you're looking for. Know that you have the ability to turn things around by the way you think and act. What you harbor in your heart and think in your mind is reflected in who you really are and what you emanate. The way you feel about people is transmitted to them. I'm just saying, what you feel, even though sometimes you try and hide it, the way you feel about other people is transmitted to them and others by the aura you give off. What do I mean by that? There's a frequency that you give off, even though you don't realize, or even you though you might not want to give it off. People can read people, just like a baby can pick up your true vibration, or a dog or a pet can smell fear on you even when you're trying to be brave, and you are giving off pheromones. If you understand what I'm saying, you're giving off that scent of fear. You can't hide your feelings. You change your thoughts. When you change your thoughts, your words will change also. And the way you think always reflects what's innermost in you. Think good of everyone. Find something good to acknowledge about every person, and you will give off a good aura, a distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person. That's your aura. Okay, that's the ambience or the mood that you give off. Those are the vibrations people pick up from you. You have to think good and positive thoughts, and you will give out good and positive vibration. The art of getting along with people is to show the love that is inherent in you. God created you to, in his image and likeness. God is love, and it is your nature to be loving and kind and harmonious. If you make up in your mind that you are going to get along with all people, and you put forth the effort to turn around and change, you're going to effectuate change. That's basically what we're studying about, and basically what you have to do to accomplish this. Let's move right on to life is like a mirror. People can be to you only what you are to them, not only in the way you act, but in the way you think. They reflect back to you who you really are and what you really are. Regardless of the way you may act towards others, it is what you really think about them that determines their reaction to you. You can't have a smile on your face and hatred in your thoughts and have harmony prevail. That's a very true statement. Whatever is in your heart is going to come through. That's what Willis Kennard is saying here. Thought is too powerful and creative as a thing for you to believe you could get by with presenting a false front to the world. You first have to become what you would have another person be to you. I like that, and that's very true. If you want a friend, you have to be a friend. If you want honesty, you have to be honest. If you want forgiveness, you must be a forgiving person and forgive first. The Bible puts it, I think it's in Psalm 18, to the forward person I show myself forward, to the pure I show myself pure. Whatever you want that person to be to you, you must be to that person first. To have a friend, you must be a friend. To come right back to the basic position of cause and effect. We keep coming, life is a circle. Life is a really a cycle that we go on, and cause and effect is a large part of that cycle. Though you want cause and effect, you to effectuate love, that has to be first causation. You have to show forth love. Think in a particularly harmonious and pleasant way about everybody. Find something good. There is good in everyone. And if you find something good in the person, you're on the right track because your thoughts are now on the right track. You're thinking harmoniously, you're looking for good. That is what you're going to give off. That's what you're going to evolve, emanate. It will emanate from you. Molehills and mountains. We're on page 75 of the 30-day mental diet, and we're at the paragraph that says molehills out of mountains. And it says here, very often some mirror incident may cause you to become irritated with another person. After this, you studiously look for other things about that person that can irritate you. The more you search for them, the more you will create them out of the process of your own thought. The whole process keeps growing like a rolling snowball until it is entirely out of control and a real serious problem results, which causes nothing but damage and harm. Do not attempt to place any blame on the other person. You need but to deal with yourself. Hmm. If you look for bad and you start looking for bad, it's going to mushroom and it's going to go down a hill like a rolling snowball, and it's going to gather momentum, and you're going to have bad things and harm and inharmony come out of that. So you don't do that. You do the reverse. You look for the good in a person and keep looking for good. You'll get on that track, and one thing will lead to another, but in a good way. You will find one thing that you admire about the person, and you find another, and you start to understand that you are in control of your own thoughts and you're turning things around and you are getting a good result. You cannot divide yourself. Do not forget the fact that you can't divide yourself into two pieces. Whatever you may feel towards some people will be reflected in the way you feel towards all people. So learn to look for some good in everyone, in all people. Let that be your mantra. Let that be your mindset. Let that be your the way you operate. You cannot hate and love at the same time. As much as you may think you are succeeding, each pattern of thought will color all the others. For this reason, to the extent you permit yourself to have inharmonious relationship in a certain area of your experience, you will be depriving yourself of a large degree of harmony in others. Okay. Eliminate thoughts. All you need to be all you need be concerned with is to express yourself at all times in the best possible manner, to the best of your ability, in conformance with your highest concept. Put forth your good foot first all the time. Do the right thing. Train yourself to do the right thing, to think good, to look for good, to show yourself by your speech, by the way you act, by the way you think. Put forth your best and think in the highest concept of harmony that you can. If you do that, it says like begets like. We're on page 77. It is inevitable and immutable fact that like begets like. Your relationship with others rests entirely upon the pattern of your own thinking. We know that. The action and attitudes towards you by the members of your family, your business associates, your neighbors, and casual acquaintances are but a reflection of how you feel towards them. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. And you might think that you're fooling them, but you're not fooling them because you emanate what you feel. You can't think good and put out bad, or you can't think bad and put out good. People are going to pick up what you are giving off. You can't help it. The Bible says in Matthew 7:12, therefore, all things whatsoever you would that men do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now, as we come to the close of another lesson, we're going to get into the diet. And once again, we're going to read. It's written in the first person so that you can think in the first person and get this inside of your subconscious and cause yourself to live this way. The decree says, today I firmly establish in my mind that I am at peace with myself and have harmonious relationship with all those about me. I no longer inhibit the flow through me of the love which God has for all his creation. I rid my mind of all negative attitudes towards others and express only love, consideration, and appreciation for them. As I let my thoughts dwell solely on the desirable qualities in others and overlook the rest, that which I overlook ceases to exist for me. I first discover in myself all those qualities which I would find in others. Then, regardless of present relationships, I know and declare that they can be to me only what I believe them to be. As I cooperate with them, offering the best and finest that I have, there is a similar response which establishes a cooperative effort for the fuller enjoyment of a happier, more harmonious life for all. As I now make a greater effort to reflect the real nature of life in my thoughts and acts, all my relationships with others develop into a mutual endeavor to express and experience the abundant good that life affords. That's beautiful. I want you to take your time, sit down, think about this, read it, make up in your mind, make a decision that you're going to change and take control of the way you interact with others. It's not up to them, it's up to you. And you have the ability to effectuate change in any relationship you have, regardless who it is and how they are, because you have that ability once you make up your mind. I'm going to make this right, and I'm going to uh, be harmonious and expect the good in this person to shine forth. The capsule supplement says, today and every day there's a establishment, I'm sorry, today and every day there is established between myself and everyone with whom I associate a harmonious relationship which is a reflection of the love and good which I bear towards them. All differences of the past are removed and replaced with an increasing mutual understanding and endeavor. Well, that's it for us today. I want us to ingest that, think about it, and move forward in your life expecting the best to happen. You make the relationship better. When you decide to make it better, it will automatically be better. I'd like us to remember that we are inviting you to our services that are on Zoom and Facebook Live every Saturday at 11:30. The information for that and how to contact us, I'm going to leave at the bottom of the screen, and you can retract the information. If you have any question or if this is of benefit to you, give us a thumbs up and select our channel, subscribe to the channel, and there's a little bell at the top right hand corner that will give you a notification whenever the next video is going to be up. In the meantime, keep your head up, know that the best is yet to come, and keep on pushing. God bless you.